Grisham, and you could not have chosen a better venue for this one. We're at the Lighthouse Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Fighting in the bantamweight division, and he'll be facing Jorge Linares. Tipped the scales at 118 pounds even. He's 5'8" with a reach of 68.9 inches.
There is no...
From Japan, El Niño de Oro, one of the greatest fighters in the history of Venezuela, who won his first world title back in 2007.
Oh, pure bad blood.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Japan,
one of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this. And there's the bell to start the round. Beautiful counter punch. Missing with the hook. Caught him. That counter punch caught him clean. Everyone getting tired of seeing these two fighters hold and clinch.
You cannot do it too often because the ref...
What a massive upset this would be. Changes everything, and down they go. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch it over and over again.
A shot from the gods took him out. One, two, three, four, five.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting.
They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. He had his moment, but has it gone? And we may see an early stoppage here. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Why weren't they more cautious? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always... Boy, this next round is going to be crucial. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but don't expect these fans to be sitting down. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You walk in. You cannot...
The defense failed them. And it appears and at some point the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. And they're down. Would be wise here to take the full 8 seconds. Let's see that again.
I need to see that again. One, two, three, four.
referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Todd, he's off. I'd be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
And now going for the finish. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
What happened last round?
Two knockdowns the last round. There'll be sheer banana in that corner. What they do? They throw the towel in, but they let him come back out again because they know they're fighting. It's like a land to the slaughter.
Every time they drop the guard, they go off. Nice foul. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. Are we about to see a first round knockout? That was the moment. And you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Fight's going to get you knocked out.
Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope.
And there's the bell to start the round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. A perfect counter shot. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes. How did they? So he's going to take a knee here and get the mandatory 8 count.
What you're seeing right there is a heartbroken fighter.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. That counter punch caught him clean. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff him.
And now going for the finish. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. He made his liver quiver. Look at this again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11.
So time to go celebrate.